Hey everybody, ChrisBond21 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, and welcome to the finale, part 1 of the game with Terra. We're going to finish up Terra's side of the story today, but on the last episode we got a lot of plot stuff going on. We were called back by Master Xehanort to the Badlands, which turned out to be the Keyblade Graveyard, as we now see it is its true name. And he told us that Ventus had returned home to talk to Ericus about his origins involving him and Vanitas. And when we got there, Ericus was seemingly trying to kill Ventus. Ventus seemed to be okay with it, even though Terra wasn't letting that happen because it's his bro, and he, you know, as the old saying goes, bros before evil Keyblade masters who are trying to, you know, manipulate you into starting a war with your good master who is really looking out for you, but you can't see it because you're too clouded by the darkness in your heart. It's a little wordy. They need to work on it. But anyway, we ended up getting there just in the nick of time. We sent Ventus somewhere, not really sure where. I guess we'll find out when we play as him next. But we then had to fight Ericus one-on-one, and we pretty much beat him down to, I guess, within an inch of his life. But then Xehanort arrived and showed his true colors, even though it's pretty damn obvious that he's been the bad guy. Not only because we know about that from later games in the series that we've already played, but because, well, you know, look at him. Evil dude. Anyway, he killed Ericus, and Ericus vanished before our eyes. And then Xehanort plunged the land of departure into darkness, and basically told us to get our ass over here to the Keyblade Graveyard for a bigger ass whooping where he's going to kill all three of us. So yeah, here we are now, right before the final area. So we're going to make our way through this little ravine, and this is pretty damn cool. You get to actually walk through the whole thing rather than it usually just cutting off, because usually these things tend to not go all the way. You tend to just go near it and it just sort of jumps ahead, but you actually do get to go a little bit out into it and see some of the Keyblades, and this is pretty impressive. Like, for right now, it's okay because it's on the PS4 and the PS3, so obviously they fixed this, but on the PSP to have this many things and Keyblades situated, I mean, it's not like it's killing the graphic engine, but yeah, it's definitely a lot. So let's see what's going to happen here in the Keyblade Graveyard.
I was told the Master was struck down.
Yes, that's right. I was stupid and helped Xehanort do it. The Master, he tried to hurt Ven. I only fought because I wanted to protect him. But I was tricked. Xehanort set the whole thing up. Also, he could awaken the darkness inside me. You were right, Aqua. And so was the Master. I did need to be watched. I went astray. But no more.
What else is darkness but hate and rage? Xehanort is feeding the dark fires within you, making you fight. You'll go astray again. Tell me, how does that honor our Master's memory, Terra?
Xehanort wants me and Vanitas to fight and make some kind of Keyblade. But the Master said we can't let that happen. And he tried to destroy me for it.
Keyblade?
I still don't know exactly what it is, but it scares me to death. Even just the thought of it.
Relax, man. We're here, and we're gonna take care of you.
I may have to fight Vanitas after all. If I do, guys. I want you
The
to...
three of us can never be torn apart, all right? I'll always find a way.
I'm asking you, as a friend. Just... put an end to me.
Behold, these lifeless keys used to be full of power, united with the hearts of their masters. On this barren soil, keyblades of light and darkness were locked in combat, as a great Keyblade war raged. Countless Keyblade wielders gave up their lives, all in search of one ultimate key. And it will soon belong to me. Keyblade!
Aqua!
Ben, are you okay?
Admirably done. I knew this was a journey you could make. Over the unseen wall that divides darkness and light. And I was not wrong, Terra!
My friend, Ven. You tell me, Xehanort. What did you do to him?
Why, I did him a favor and freed the darkness inside him. Alas, poor Ventress never had the fortitude for such strenuous trials.
Xehanort!
Alright, so we get our first phase. We got to defeat Vanitas and Xehanort. Probably the first time in the series that we've had a duel fight of sorts. So yeah, this is our first time actually fighting Vanitas. We actually didn't fight him the entire game, which is ironic. But like I said, he's tied more to another character than he was to us. So yeah, so I'm going to use my shot locks here. I don't think we have to... I don't know if this is one of those like fights where we have to only use half of it, but Vanitas doesn't really have that much health. To be fairly honest, none of them really do in this game. It's really weird how some of the bosses don't really have a ton of health. Maybe this was, I think, a change maybe to focus more on like different combat moves and to utilize things like guarding and stuff, which I feel like the other games in the series are more of, okay, hack and slash, but this one I feel was more of like a slowdown thing. I'm doing pretty good right now. This isn't the only fight, thankfully, so I know that it's going to get a little harder. I try to use one cutter. I don't think he was really next to me. I'm left the two Kuragas because, as you saw, that took a lot of health off me. And he does this little annoying thing where he's going to hit me from behind. But they're not really moving. I think because two of them is kind of hard. So yeah, you just got to beat Vanitas.
Go take what Ventus owes you, and take Aqua's life. You see how powerless you are to save them. Savor that rage and despair. Let it empower you.
You will pay, Xehanort. Was my master? No. My father, Eric, is not enough for you? Leave my friends alone!
Yes, boy, that's it. More! Let your whole heart blacken with anger.
Okay, so Terra was either unleashing all the darkness or he was going Super Saiyan, but one or the other. Yeah, now we have to fight Xehanort on our own, so this should be fun. He has a little bit of more health than we're used to seeing because he's got 4 bars, but again, still not much. He does that ground move, which is kind of cool that they were able to replicate that for this fight. Because you gotta remember, this was on the PSP, so obviously they can't do 150 cool things. They're only gonna be able to do a little bit of things. So yeah, Thunder Surge. This was the move I was talking about before when we were fighting Ericus. Look at how much that takes off. It takes off a lot of damage, and it's great to use in a particular fight near the game's end. Also, I love how easy this fight is compared to friggin' what I just did with Ericus. Yeah, this is a new one, Blade Charge, so this is kind of cool. I feel like there's a reason for why this fight is easy. We got maximum HP increase. I don't know if that stays. I'm assuming that stays when I clear the data, because I feel like there's no reason for it not to.
Oh, there, you see? The Keyblade has been forged!
Ven!
And now, Terra, it is time for the final union!
What?
At last, our moment is here. Out with the old and brittle vessel, and in with a younger, stronger new one. I swore I would survive, and be there to see what awaited beyond the Keyblade War. And now it is your darkness that shall be the arc that sustains me!
This heart belongs again to darkness. All worlds begin in darkness, and also end. The heart is no different. Darkness sprouts within it. It grows, consumes it. Such is its nature. In the end, every heart returns to the darkness whence it came. What? Your body submits, your heart succumbs. So why does your mind resist?
So yeah, surprise, surprise, Xehanort took Terra's body, and maybe you see what this is leading to. I'm not going to spoil it, because technically I think the game will explain more about it when we get to the final end, so I don't want to really blow the secret right now. But if you've been paying attention, you know, and oh boy, I figured, see, this is why I figured the previous fight with Xehanort was really easy, because I think he wanted us to kill him so that we could do this bit story-wise, which makes sense why that fight was a pushover. Now why this guy's going to be a pain in my ass. Yeah, this was a bad fight even when I first played the game. So yeah, I'm going to use my shot lock real fast. He still has the same amount of health. But I'm hoping everything goes good. So yeah, Terra's body has been taken over, but our mind and soul is still in the armor. Which again is what happened with Kingdom Hearts 2 when we were fighting the Lingering Will. This is what it was. It was Terra's spirit inside the armor. So that's what was commanding it last time. So similar, and I'm going to try to use Magnet Spiral on this guy. I mean, the Thunder Surge. Oh, great, he's able to use it too. Dang it. And he's got my volley attacks too, so you want to be able to dodge that. Again, this is all about like slow. Yeah, Thunder Surge does pretty good. I'm gonna try to use another one on. Fire Strike is kind of a risk, and thankfully the Surge moves move pretty dang fast, so I'm actually pretty happy with those. He's got a similar structure to what he did with Xehanort's main form, where he was trying to like hit us a few times, but using these should keep him at bay, and it should be easy enough to dodge these moves. I gotta just keep an eye out on my health and heal when I'm ready. And he does this thing where like the rocks are gonna come out at the end. I love how he gets all these cool moves. I had nothing as Terra for some reason until the game decided, oh, you know, now you can do all this crap. But oh no, we couldn't possibly. And he heals too. I forgot to mention that. I wonder if you don't have that in your deck. I wonder will he heal? But I feel like that's just sort of. That's going to happen regardless. I'm going to use Thunder Surge. I really shouldn't have done that. Oh, thank God he managed to do that real fast. Yeah, I'm going to use the 2 cures because I definitely don't want to be on the receiving end of one of his moves. And I'm going to quickly try to do a shot lock. He's moving around. I can't see him. And I think this is hitting him. Yeah, it's hitting him, but whether or not it's taking any damage is the question. Oh, he's doing the meteor move. Damn it. Crap, I'm in a bad position. I should probably get ready to heal, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. Thunder Surge! Nah, I can't do it if he does it. If he does that surging move, I can't hit him. Oh, I forgot he hits behind me. I forgot about that. And he has Dark Impulse like he had with us, so that's kind of annoying. Heal! 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 Terra! Terra! Idiot! Move! Okay, I got really lucky there for some reason. I wasn't getting damaged. He's going to start throwing those rocks. Yep, there they go. Damn it. I told you he's really slow with those moves, and I need to be a little faster. I'm going to try to do another shot lock. See if that does it. If he does that impulse move, I'm kind of screwed. Alright, it's taking some damage. It's taking some damage. He's almost dead. I really want to do this in 2 shots. 2 shots would be preferable. I would really like to do it in 2 shots. I just know he gets really tricky now. Yeah, the surges are the best. Like, honestly, put Thunder Surge on. It's a really good move, and I'm gonna die. I got really lucky there. He's gonna do that move. Oh, you remember that move, right? Heal. I could have got really screwed right there if I got stuck in something. I gotta wait a bit. Ah, damn it. See, I hate this because when he hits me with that, he's gonna. Ah, dang it. Oh, bad idea. Bad idea. Get my cure spell ready because I know he's gonna start throwing rocks at me. Heal, 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 heal. Nice. Let's see if I can do it. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. I don't think the shot lock is gonna do anything. I did a little bit. It almost got him. I feel like he's gonna do some final crazy move to like really end me. Yes, got him 2 times. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Just had to get a feel for the control. So, yeah, that's it. That's the final boss for Terra Story. So enjoy the ending. Oh, and we get an answer report.
Aqua. Ven. One day, I will set this right.
So yeah, that's it, and we get credits. Now, unfortunately, we're going to get credits each time we beat the game. So that's not obviously the ending. There's obviously a lot that we need to know about. We don't know what happened with Ventus. We don't know what happened with Aqua. And thankfully, I like how the game doesn't spoil that outright when you play as one character. Because you figure like most games that would do this multiple story thing would just sort of be like, oh, well, let's show everything. And you can just experience it from the other angle. So yeah, we don't really see what happens to everybody else. So you kind of have to play through it all, obviously, to get the real bit of the ending. So we don't really know what's happening with the other characters. And we don't really know what happened with Terra. I mean, Terra's kind of still stuck in the armor, or did he get saved? It's hard to... Sorry, I jumped there for a second, but there was a pretty big spoiler in... sorry, my thing cut out, but there was a pretty big spoiler in the voice cast that I don't want you guys to see. Because for some people that maybe don't know a certain character's appearance, it would be kind of a big thing, so I'm skipping that part. So yeah, we have all the things here. The credits go pretty fast, thankfully. We don't get the usual thing that we're used to. Like, so this is usually the credits we see after the theme song plays again. So clearly this isn't the real ending, because the real ending would play Simple and Clean again, like they usually do with the usual pictures and the stuff that says who the game was made by. So yeah, so you got to do credits each time. I think they just go fast enough, so I think maybe I'll just talk over it each time and talk a little bit about the ending. I definitely have a lot to talk about when we get to the next two characters, because if you thought that was shocking about what happened to Terra, then you don't know anything that was about to happen with Aqua and Ventus. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of things. Like I said, this game really does set up a lot of things, a lot of cool things that we saw, and it really does explain by the game's end where we'll be going in the future with later games. So yeah, so Terra's campaign is pretty cool. He's kind of situated more towards the bad guys, like I've been saying in some of the videos, and it's pretty much I guess it's sort of a toss-up between each character. So Terra is kind of the villains. Ventus is definitely what we're more used to in a Kingdom Hearts game. He's more of the Sora-esque character, where he's going to be meeting more of the Disney characters and whatnot. And Aqua kind of is semi-Sora, where she kind of deals with like the leftovers that Ventus doesn't get to do, because obviously we need to move on and we have to give each character something to do. So yeah, you sort of just get little samples of it. And the reason why, like, if you're looking back on this and you're thinking, wow, some of these episodes were 20 minutes or even shorter if you get rid of the cutscenes, it's because, again, this was on the PSP, and obviously this is supposed to be played in like a spurts session gaming, where it's like, okay, you're going somewhere and you only have a few minutes to play, so here's a quick level and you can finish it by the time, you know, you got to get somewhere. Like, let's say your next class is going to go. In fact, I actually remember when I first got the PSP game, I remember when I was still in college at the time, and I remember being on campus, and there was a few people I saw in some of the classrooms playing Birth by Sleep on their PSPs, which was really cool, because it's nice to see people in the fandom, you know, out in the world playing the game. And we don't really get to see that a lot because a lot of the games have been stuck to the consoles. So I think that's the end. Yep, that's wrapping it up. I don't know if there's a post-credit scene yet. There may be to tease what's coming up next, but if not, I'll meet you guys back on the menu. Okay, so no, we get the battle report. So yeah, we beat the game in critical mode. I don't get the trophy yet because you have to do it all the time. I only completed 41% of the report because the other 50 is like inducing. I used Blizzard's Edge 49 times, and I got Diamond Dust 28 times, and I de-linked to Aqua twice. It took me almost 10 hours to beat. Let's minus about 2 hours of that with leveling up. So yeah, I pretty much called it 6-7 hours, and dying a few times probably caused some problems. So I'm gonna... real quick, I'm gonna... Do I really... I think I need to. I probably do. Actually, maybe I don't. Because I think that you can redo... You know, I'm gonna do it anyway, but I might, when we get to the final... thing, because there's 3... We have to play as Terra, Aqua and Ven, and then we get access to the real ending, a la, like, Sonic Adventure, where you play as all the characters and you get the real ending. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to access my completed file as Aqua, and be able to, I think, take that on correctly. I think I might be able to do that. But I don't know if I can. So I'm going to save the game. I'm going to cut out for a second here because I don't want you to see the save menu because spoilers in there. So okay, so yeah, it's gonna warn you to keep the save data because you might find a use for it later down the line. Yeah, so I think if you delete it or if you save over it with like the next guy's file, you kind of screw yourself, and I think you're in trouble. Like, you won't be able to get the final episode. You need to have 3 save data, which is kind of annoying that you have to have 3 save data, because obviously if you looked at what my save menu thing looks like, there's a lot of files for this game because I have the 3 that I already did, and now there's going to be 3 more, plus the secret episode and the final episode, so it's going to be insane. So, real fast, I'm going to hit OK, and that should bring... Oh. Okay. Oh, I know. Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay. I've unlocked the final episode, but we're not doing that next, obviously, because that would be a big spoiler because we don't know what happened to the other 2 characters. So, I'm actually not gonna... No, I probably do. Create save... Oh, and I'm gonna cut out again. Alright, so yeah, it'll unlock the final episode. The reason why I'm saving it is because I generally think I might need to use that file if I want to beat the game on critical. I just want to check something real fast before we continue. Okay, I thought I had a slight aneurysm there, and I thought I erased the file that I needed for later, because this is so annoying, having the 6 files, because I need to balance this all out, and it's annoying and hard to read, but I think it goes to the newest file on top. So, yeah, we're back to the menu, and we're about 30 minutes, so I'm going to end it here. I'm not going to leave too much off, but, so if we're going to continue, we need to hit new game. So I believe if we hit new game, we have to do the same thing again. We'll have to do critical, and we'll have to do everything again, and we'll have to beat the game again on that. But I think now that we've unlocked the final episode as Terra, that episode, when we log into that, will be on critical. So I will actually probably have to play... Yeah, so screw it. I'm going to have to play through that anyway, so that's going to be loads of fun. It's actually already given me a file on that, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I might just do that off screen. Maybe I'll just get the trophy off screen. Maybe I won't get it for you guys on camera. I'll just do it because I'm going to do it for myself. I haven't decided yet. I'll see what makes it easier, because I feel like it just gave me a level... It gave me a final episode file with a level 46 character, and I don't know where it's getting that from, but I mean, hey, it's pretty cool. It's kind of like double the level I was. Well, double I'm usually I'm gonna beat the game. But yeah, so when we continue, we're gonna have to continue. We're gonna have to hit new game, do critical, and then we'll have to skip the opening stuff, and it'll go straight to the character portrait things again. But because I have all the save data, it's getting confused and it's not realizing what needs to be unlocked. So that's why the final episode got unlocked. Really, you unlock the final episode when you beat all 3 campaigns. You don't get it just by beating 1. So I don't know if that's what's triggering. Maybe that's what screwed up the Disney Town thing a few episodes back. I actually don't know. Maybe the save data got a little funky. But yeah, that is it for that. I'm actually pretty proud of myself. I actually recorded all this stuff from where, I think from Radiant Garden all the way to here, the ending. I did that in 1 day. Nice, very nice. So like I said, if you cut the cutscenes out, it's really fast. Like if you want to play the game on like beginner, I highly recommend it. If you just want to just get through it like on a speed run, you can do it really fast. So yeah, next time when we join, we'll be going into the next character, which will be Ventus, and I promise that campaign will be a little bit more familiar to our adventures like what we had with Sora in the previous game. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next part.